It's time for the San Francisco 49ers versus the Chicago Bears. The Bears are looking to play spoiler, and the 49ers are holding on to this slim chance that they can make the playoffs. This is going to be a fun game as we're going to see a great quarterback battle between Caleb Williams and Brock Purdy. And the San Francisco 49ers take the field. If you're going to bet with Bet Online. Bet Online continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, Bet Online provides you with all the action and the ability to watch games as they happen. The largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC. Head to Bet Online today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, the game starts here. And the Chicago Bears are going to start the game kicking off to the San Francisco 49ers. Deebo Samuel on the return. He's going to be brought down at the 26-yard line. So here comes Brock Purdy and the 49ers offense. It's going to be without Christian McCaffrey. It's going to be without Jordan Mason. So Isaac Guerendo will be in the backfield next to Brock. George Kittle goes in motion on the exit motion. Fake to Guerendo. Purdy scanning the field. Now he's going to take off and scramble, and he's going to slide down safely after a gain of 6. So Brock didn't like what he saw down the field, elects to use his legs, and a 6-yard gain on first down. Purdy in the shotgun. Guerendo moves to the right side. He throws to Guerendo over the middle of the field, and Guerendo finds space, and he's got a lot of space, and he's tackled by Gordon at the 48-yard line. First and 10 49ers. So Guerendo getting involved in the passing game early. Goes in motion. Purdy moving in the pocket. He's going to get hit, and he gets hit hard. Edwards with a huge sack on the play. So TJ Edwards comes on the blitz. A loss of 5. Empty formation. George Kittle goes in motion. Purdy looking, getting pressure, moves in the pocket. Now he finds the open receiver down at the bottom of the screen, and it's caught for a nice gain. Going to make it 3rd and 8. So 49ers get half the yardage back on the catch by Jawan Jennings. Who had midfield, 3rd and 8. Purdy got time in the pocket, getting some pressure. He rolls to the right, and he's not going to get away. Brock Purdy brought down for the sack, and it is Montez Sweat who runs him down. And that is extreme athletic ability. Brock thought he was going to be able to get away, but no can do. And the 49ers opening drive of this game is going to come to a screeching halt. So here comes the punt team. O'Connell on the punt. It's a deep punt. They're going to let this one land, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes Caleb Williams, the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. And he's taking on a much maligned San Francisco 49ers defense. Shotgun snap. He's scanning the field. Starts to get some pressure in his face, and he throws, and the ball is caught. So DJ Moore goes up and gets the ball. Very much contested throw and catch, but Chicago strikes on a big play down the field to start this game. And Caleb Williams gets it going. Play action fake. He's got time. Now he's starting to get pressure, and he's going to get brought down by Malik Collins. But Collins came free. Caleb Williams couldn't find what he was looking for down the field. And that's a huge loss on the play, a loss of 6. But Malik Collins able to find his way to Caleb Williams and get the sack. 2nd and 16. Williams, there's a flag on the play. Williams fires, and he's got Cole Kmet, the tight end, down the sideline. It's caught. Charvarius Ward makes the tackle. Well, hold on. There's a penalty, and this one's coming back. Holding on Matt Pryor, the right guard. That's going to force a 10-yard loss, and the Chicago Bears are facing 2nd and 26. They give the ball to Swift. Swift tries to find space, but Fred Warner meets him in the hole. No gain on the play. So the 49ers, got to love this. 3rd and 26. How many of these type of plays do you have in your playbook? The 49ers blitz, and he's going to get away from the first guy, but not the second. Floyd slows him up. Malik Collins gets his 2nd sack of the game. And the San Francisco 49ers are going to force a punt. So Chicago just couldn't get out of their own way on that drive. 2 sacks and a penalty. Jacob Cowing on the return. Looking for space. Can't find a lot. Return of 5. So let's see if the 49ers offense can do a little bit better than they did on their opening drive. Brock Purdy sacked 2 times. So both defensive lines getting pressure on the quarterbacks. 1st and 10 from the 25. I formation. Rendo's first carry of the game. He's following the pulling guard, and he's going to gain 5 yards. So Banks clears the way. Garendo picks up 5. Good start to the 49ers offensive sequence. Garendo motions out. Bears simulating a lot of pressure here. They're going to drop off. Purdy throws over the middle of the field and is caught by Deebo Samuel. And Samuel gets vertical in a hurry and picks up some extra yardage. So the 49ers finding a throw over the middle of the field. And you can see DeJuan Jennings cleared it out for Deebo Samuel. And the 49ers got to feel pretty good about the way this drive has started with 2 plays. And they have moved the football nearly 20 yards. Rendo moves to the right side. Purdy got some time in the pocket. He throws over the middle of the field. And he goes deep to Garendo. Garendo breaks a tackle. He's going to get brought down by TJ Edwards. But this is an explosive play over the top for Garendo. And how about that for the young rookie? He gets down the seam and Edwards doesn't go with him. Then breaks a tackle of the safety and is able to get some extra yards. Isaac Garendo with an explosive play. And the 49ers are 1st and 10 from the 15. High formation. They give to Garendo. He bounces outside. He can't get free. But Garendo bounces out. Only gets 3 yards on the play. So the 49ers are looking for an opportunity here to get in the end zone. It hasn't always been great. In the red zone. Purdy, quick throw. It's Garendo. And he's got a gain of 5. That's going to make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 2 at the 7-yard line. This has been the problem for the 49ers this season. Red zone offense. Empty formation. They're bringing a blitz. Purdy throws. He's got Deebo Samuel. And Samuel's got enough for a 1st down. 1st down, 49ers at the 3-yard line. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. So both defenses stood up on the opening drive. But now the 49ers are marching down the field in 1st and goal inside the red zone, looking to capitalize on a big throw and catch from Purdy to Garendo. Empty formation again down here in the red zone, spreading it out. Purdy scans the field, throws. He's got Garendo along the sidelines, is caught for a gain of 2. Garendo unable to get upfield. So 2nd and goal from the 1. Strong I formation. 2 tight ends on the field. They give it to Juice up the middle. And Kyle Juszczyk's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Juice gets into the end zone. And the 49er fans are going crazy here at Levi Stadium for Kyle Juszczyk. A little bit of redemption here after the fumble last week against the Buffalo Bills. And Juszczyk gets into the end zone. And the 49ers are an extra point away from going up 7-0 over Chicago. Jake Moody's kick is up, and it is good. So the 49ers go 8 plays and 77 yards in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. An impressive drive. Really, the catalyst of the drive had to be the Garendo big-time catch over the middle of the field. Here comes the return. 49ers showing some good ability down there to get into the game. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. So Caleb Williams gets his 2nd crack at getting some yardage. 3 tight ends on the field. They're going to run the ball to Swift. Swift finds a little bit of space. He's going to get met by Jair Brown after a gain of 3. Devondre Campbell helps. And that's going to be 2nd and 7 from the 31. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. Trying to get pressure from Floyd, and Floyd gets to him. So Leonard Floyd is able to get to Caleb Williams, holding on to the football a little bit too long. 3rd and 13. Here comes the blitz from Lenore. It gets picked up. Jordan Elliott almost gets there. But Caleb Williams rifles a shot to DJ Moore, and that's more than enough for a first down. So Caleb Williams hangs tough in the pocket and delivers an absolute strike to Moore. And you can see the ball affected a little bit, but Jordan Elliott just couldn't get home in time. With 6 minutes left in the second quarter, they're going to give the ball to Swift. Swift bounces to the outside. Devontae Campbell and Jair Brown close it down in a hurry. A gain of 2. But right now, Chicago not finding a lot of room in the run game. Bunch formation up top. Play action fake. Caleb Williams is going to throw back. And he throws it to the sidelines, but Devontae Campbell's right there for no gain. So Campbell stays on Swift. That's going to force a 3rd and 8 for Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. Williams got time in the pocket. Finally getting pressure. He escapes. Now he's going to run. And he's got the first down and more as he screams down the sideline. And he's down at the 24-yard line. A gain of 31 for Caleb Williams. That's the frustrating part of playing a player like Caleb, is his ability to use his legs. And you can see him. And there was nobody going to run him down. You got to keep pass rush lane integrity when you're dealing with Caleb Williams. 3 tight ends. Williams getting pressure. And he's going to get brought down. But the ball, it is a sack. They declared a sack. Etor Gross-Matos able to get home, a loss of 6. Bears offensive line struggling to protect Caleb Williams here. Play action fake. He rolls to the right. He looks, he fires, and he's got the catch. DJ Moore again with the catch. 1st and 10 Chicago Bears. He beats Charvarius Ward. Trips formation to the top side. Inside give to Swift. Swift stretches it to the sideline, breaks a tackle from Etor Gross-Matos, and he's brought down by Evan Anderson after a gain of 5. Chicago Bears going heavy formation again. Multiple tight ends. Play action fake. He's going to set up. Now he's rolling to the right. He tries to take off, and he can't get away from Gross-Matos. And Gross-Matos is going to get a sack on the play. No gain. And the 49ers this time are just running down Williams, keeping him from getting away. 3rd and 5 from the 9. Williams dangerous down here. Looks, he fires to the back of the end zone. He throws the ball away. But Caleb Williams got some happy feet in the pocket. Just decided to get rid of the football instead of taking a sack. And now the Bears are going to have to kick a field goal. So big bend and don't break situation for the 49ers as they force the field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Chicago Bears do cut into the San Francisco 49ers lead. That's going to make it 7-3 with 3 minutes left here in the first half. Deebo Samuel on the return. Nowhere to go. He gets brought down in a hurry by Kyler Gordon. And you see Guerrero, 4 targets and 4 catches for 65 yards in this game. Most of them have been short except for the explosive down the field. But Guerrero getting it done in the passing game, and that's what the 49ers need. Brock Purdy cans the play. Drops back to pass. He throws over the middle. It's caught by Ricky Pearsall, and Pearsall's got a gain of 6. He's brought down by Edmonds, Tremaine Edmonds with the tackle. 2nd and 4 for Purdy and the 49ers. Purdy gives it to Guerrero. Guerrero looking for space. He jukes back up the middle, and Jalen Johnson brings him down, but Isaac Guerrero carries him for a couple extra yards. And the 49ers have 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Let's see if they run another snap here before the 2-minute warning. They do not. So we hit the 2-minute warning with the 49ers leading the Chicago Bears 7-3. And the 49ers will have all 3 timeouts left with an opportunity to get something going here. Kittle goes in motion. Purdy throws over the middle of the field, checks it down underneath. Deebo Samuel with the catch, a gain of 6. So right now, 49ers offense content to take what Chicago gives them. And Brock Purdy is being a check down merchant right now, and it's working. Kittle goes in motion again, over the middle of the field. This time it's Jawan Jennings, and he's able to get open away from the nickel corner, Kyler Gordon. And Jawan getting involved in the action now. It's just a simple, easy throw and catch over the middle of the field. And so Brock Purdy, the 49ers offense, able to take it slow, being very patient with 3 timeouts left. Guerendo motions out. Blitz coming. Purdy over the middle of the field. Guerendo makes the catch for a gain of 6 on the angle route. And we're under a minute. The 49ers decide to use a timeout with 47 seconds left. Their first timeout of the half. So the 49ers got to feel comfortable with their positioning, pretty close to field goal range for Jake Moody, but I got to think they're thinking getting into the end zone here. Kittle goes in motion on the exit motion. Play action fake. Purdy's got time. He throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. The ball intended for Deebo Samuel, but not able to get it done. And Owens makes the play. Jonathan Owens with the great play. Former Green Bay Packer. Quick throw. Ricky Pearsall. He's got enough for the first down. And the 49ers use their second timeout of the half. So 1 timeout remaining. 49ers firmly in field goal range now, down at the 29-yard line. But with 34 seconds left in a timeout, you have plenty of time to do something else. Quick throw. He's got Kittle. Kittle able to get down the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, All-Pro George Kittle, continues to find the end zone. And this time it's an out route. He's able to beat Jalen Johnson. That's a matchup you gotta like if you're the Bears, but he takes a bad angle, and Kittle gets into the end zone, and the San Francisco 49ers extend their lead. This game is about to be 14-3 if Jake Moody can put this one up and through. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the 49ers able to get into the end zone in 8 plays, 73 yards, using just over 2.5 minutes. And they leave Chicago 29 seconds left. Now, Chicago does have all 3 timeouts, and we know Caleb Williams has a strong arm and a lot of weapons. They could get into field goal range at the least. So a good return on the play is going to get it out to the 27-yard line. 25 seconds left, 3 timeouts. How aggressive do you want to be if you're the Chicago Bears? Shotgun formation. 49ers defense can't allow anything deep down the field. Williams over the middle, and it's caught. And Rome Odunze makes the catch. He picks up 9. The quick hitter there. Use the timeout. So 2 timeouts remaining. 20 seconds left. Quick throw to the corner. The ball is caught. Rome Odunze again makes the catch. He's going to get brought down immediately. But Chicago Bears need to get about 20 yards to be in field goal range, and they still have a timeout. Caleb Williams scans the field, starting to get pressure. Throws it underneath at the 50-yard line. Fred Warner makes the tackle after a gain of 4. Chicago forced to use their last timeout. So the next throw has to be to the sideline to have any sort of chance of getting another play. Williams looking down the field, and he just throws this one out of bounds. Great coverage by the 49ers. Just nowhere to go with the football. 3rd and 6, 6 seconds left. You can get an easy throw to the sideline, or to just go ahead and throw a Hail Mary and see what could happen here. Caleb Williams scans. He throws deep, and it is going to be a Hail Mary into the end zone. Multiple receivers there, and the ball falls incomplete. So the 49ers don't give up any points here at the end of the first half and take an 11-point lead into halftime over the visiting Chicago Bears. 49ers holding on to hope of the playoffs, and now they've got to hold on to the lead in the second half. It has not been their strong point this season to be able to hold on to the lead, but George Kittle having an impressive game so far, and the 49ers feel comfortable with their positioning. But Caleb Williams could change the fortunes of this game real quick with this opening drive of the second half. And a good return. Malik Mustafa makes initial contact. Going to get cleaned up at the 32-yard line. So good return. Give Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears a little jolt of energy. And let's see if the 49ers defense can stand tough. Blitz coming up the middle. Williams moves right. Gets rid of the football quickly. And Keenan Allen with the catch and a gain of 7. So Williams able to recognize the blitz, get outside the pocket, and get it to his veteran wide receiver. 49ers show blitz, and they bring it. Play action fake. He throws. Quick throw, quick catch. DJ Moore makes the catch. but very minimal gain of 1. Jair Brown on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Chicago desperately needs a first down. Play action fake. Williams throws over the middle of the field, and it's in to a crowd and it's intended for Robadunze, but Yammer Lenore right there to make sure he doesn't make the catch. And the 49ers defense able to get a big stop. Force the punt. Jacob Cowling's going to let this one go over his head, and it bounces in to the end zone. The 49ers, Brock Purdy, and the offense will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. I formation. How does Kyle Shanahan handle being up? He gives the ball up the middle to Isaac Guerrero. Guerrero explodes for a gain of 8. That's exactly how you want to start the second half if you were the 49ers. Get Isaac Guerrero in the run game going. Now 2nd and 2, you can do whatever you want, and they are electing to open it up here. It will be a pass. There's no running back in the backfield. Throw over the middle of the field. Quick throw. Debo breaks a tackle. Can't break the next 2 tackles. They come in and they bring him down, but it's plenty enough for a first down, and the 49ers 1st and 10 for the 36-yard line. Guerrero motions out to the left. Trips formation to the right. Blitz coming. Quick throw. Guerrero, he breaks a tackle. Yeah, Guerrero one-on-one out there, and he's able to break the tackle, and he gets some extra yards after the catch. So they had Guerrero one-on-one, and a blitz came, and he got rid of the ball quickly, and Hicks could not bring him down. And as soon as that happened, it was a problem. And it wasn't Hicks who missed him initially. He broke the tackle of Hicks down the field, but this was a huge opportunity, and he got it done. Quick throw. George Kittle with the catch. He's up the field and down to the 34-yard line. Another first down throw for Brock Purdy. Purdy in the shotgun. Debo goes in motion. Purdy getting pressure. Throws. Quick throw. Ricky Pearsall. He's going to get 9 on the play. So the quick hitters continue for the 49ers. 2nd and 1. Pistol formation. Chicago's been bringing the pressure. Guerrero motions out. Purdy over the middle of the field. In the middle of the field's a problem as Jawan Jennings makes the catch, and he's down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal 49ers, as they're starting to really move the football with consistency against the Chicago Bears. But can they get into the end zone again? Purdy, throw. He's got it in the back of the corner, and it's Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Pearsall with the control and gets both feet down. What a throw by Brock Purdy. And Pearsall able to create separation. And what a toe tap it was. Big time play for Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers. And how about Ricky Pearsall? Back-to-back catches. Gets him into the end zone. The extra point is good. And the 49ers, 7 plays, 79 yards, take a commanding lead, an 18-point lead over the Chicago Bears. Is that lead safe is the real question. There's a return. It's going to get brought down at the 26-yard line. Caleb Williams knows he's got work to do. They need to get into the end zone. They have been stymied by this 49ers defense so far. Williams, play action fake, rolls. Now he's going to throw back, and DeAndre Swift is going to gain 2. So right there with him, Fred Warner all over him on the play. So minimal gain, 2nd and 8. Pistol formation. Swift going to get the ball. Jair Brown and Jordan Elliott are there to make a tackle. No gain on the play. So Chicago struggling to get the ball going on the ground, besides Caleb Williams using his legs. Williams getting some extra depth. Malik Collins is going to chase him down. He kept giving ground, and Malik Collins is able to get home on Caleb Williams. And you could see, I mean, he was just continued to backpedal, run backwards instead of escaping around the corner, which he could have gotten away from Malik Collins. But Collins gets him down for the sack, and that's going to end this drive. So the Bears had an opportunity to respond to the 49ers touchdown drive, and they weren't able to do it. Here comes Cowing. Cowing breaks the tackle. Going to get the ball out to the 39-yard line. Good field position for the 49ers, who have scored on back-to-back drives, led by Brock Purdy. And he has just been on target. The one at the end of the half to Kittle, and then the first drive of the third quarter, Pearsall in the back of the end zone. And the 49ers feeling really good about this offense right now. 2 tight end set. Purdy under center. He gives it to Guerrero. Guerrero tries to stretch it to the sideline, but Edwards on the play, a gain of 2. The Bears defense not going away yet. Shotgun formation. Guerrero motions out. Purdy, quick throw. He's got his receiver over the middle of the field. George Kittle with the catch, gain of 6. So 3rd and 4, it's manageable. Bears defense desperately needs a stop. Guerrero motions out wide. Purdy to throw. Getting pressure. He's going to roll to the left, and he's got space, and he's got a first down and more, and he slides down safely at the 34-yard line. Brock Purdy uses his legs, and he found space. They were starting to get pressure. He could feel it, and he knew he had to escape, and he does. He gets around the corner. And once he got into the clearing, he thought, hey, let's just get some extra yardage. 1st and 10, 49ers from the 34. Play action fake. He looks, he fires, and he's got George Kittle, and it's a touchdown. 49ers. George Kittle beats Jonathan Owens on the corner route, and he's into the end zone for a 2nd touchdown of the game. And how about Brock Purdy finding his open tight end, and George Kittle makes a one-handed catch behind his body. What an impressive catch. And the San Francisco 49ers just running amok right now. With an extra point, it's going to be a 25-point game. How about this offensive explosion for the 49ers? Exactly what they needed. Playing sound defense and turning those opportunities into touchdowns. 4 plays, 62 yards. Capped off by a Brock Purdy touchdown throw to George Kittle. And the catch is the real story. What a play by George Kittle. Here comes the return. It's a good return. D. Winters is going to make the tackle at the 26. So 9 seconds left in the third quarter. This could be the last play of the third quarter for the Bears. Caleb Williams gives it up the middle. Swift going to get met by Devondre Campbell after a gain of 2. This is going to tick down. And that is the end of the third quarter with the San Francisco 49ers leading the visiting Chicago Bears 28-3. And this is the type of game that every 49er fan has been waiting for from their football team. Signaling that they're not done for the season. Maybe they have a chance, if some things go their way, to potentially get into the playoffs. Caleb Williams looking, firing. He gets Swift on the check down. Swift almost gets away, but Fred Warner able to hold on and just do enough to bring him down for a loss on the play. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Bears. They just can't get anything going on offense. Quick, it's a blitz, and Devondre Campbell was getting to the quarterback. Deommodore Lenoir makes the play on Swift. It looked like he had a lot of space, and then here came Lenoir, and the Chicago Bears are in desperation mode, and they're going for this. Caleb Williams looking. He steps up. He breaks a tackle of Gross Matos, and he's got the first down and more, and he's down at the 44-yard line. He slides down in front of Jair Brown. It looked like he was going to get grabbed by Gross Matos, but he breaks away and gets a first down and more, and Chicago Bears not done yet. Williams throw, quick throw. Cole Kmet with the catch. Going to get brought down by Renardo Green after a gain of 8. So Caleb Williams' scramble sparks a throw to Cole Kmet, and now Chicago Bears are in scoring position. Check down. DeAndre Swift makes the catch. Lenoir on the tackle. First down, Chicago Bears. 49ers watching that clock, letting it tick away Bears running out of time. Caleb Williams got time in the pocket. Another check down underneath. This one to DeAndre Carter. Bears looking to get into the end zone for the first time in this game. Swift up the middle. He's got the first down. Yammer Lenore makes the tackle. 1st and 10, Chicago Bears from the 19-yard line. They need to score as quickly as possible. Shotgun. Make it to Swift. Williams has got all day in the pocket. Now he takes off running, and he's going to slide down in front of Fred Warner after a gain of 4. Fred not happy with him. So 2nd and 6, clock still rolling, nearing 4 minutes. Williams looking to the end zone. Now he fires over the middle of the field, and it's caught. And he's going to get brought down at the 2-yard line. So Chicago in business here. Swift on the carry on the outside zone. He's going to get stuffed for a loss. Tarvarius Ward and D. Winters come up in a hurry and stop DeAndre Swift. And the worst part for Chicago is the clock keeps rolling. Nearing 3 minutes in a 3-score game. Caleb Williams takes off, and Fred Warner finds him. A gain of 2, but Fred Warner able to prevent Caleb Williams from getting into the end zone. So it's going to force 3rd and goal for the Chicago Bears. 49ers defense looking to get another big stop. Williams takes off. He's going to run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. So you stopped him once. You weren't going to stop him again. So Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears get into the end zone for the touchdown. Still a long ways to go before they can even come close. But you got to feel like they're excited in this game just to get into the end zone. It's been tough sledding for the Chicago Bears offense. So here's the potential extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And it's an 18-point game. Bears go 13 plays and 73 yards. The drive was impressive. It just took way too long. Now they only have 2.5 minutes, and they're going to the onside kick. Here comes the kick. Oh, it bounces away, and it is recovered by the Chicago Bears. Kyle Juszczyk had a shot, but he misses the onside kick, and the Bears offense is right back to it. Williams, quick throw. He's got Komet along the sidelines, and Komet is forced out of bounds by De'Amar Lenore. That's going to stop the clock. So 2:25 left, and the Bears are not done as they reach midfield. What a change of events here. Williams in the pocket, throws. Quick throw over the middle of the field. A lot of space for Keenan Allen. He gains 8. And the Bears trying to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning, and they don't. Caleb Williams makes a huge mistake. Could have gotten the snap off. Instead, he was trying to change the play, and they lose an opportunity to get the extra time out of the two-minute warning. Williams fakes it to DeAndre Swift. He's looking. Now he moves to the right. He's got space. Getting chased, and he just throws the ball out of bounds. 49ers coverage on the back end. Tremendous. 3rd and 2 for the Bears. Trailing by 18. Pressure coming. It's picked up, and the throw over the middle of the field is caught for a first down. So Caleb Williams stands in the pocket, and you got to give credit to Chicago stepping up and picking up the blitz of Fred Warner, giving Caleb Williams enough time to scan the field. Williams, inside give to Campbell. Campbell finds a little bit of space, brought down by Isaac Gedem after a gain of 2, and that used a lot of clock. Chicago going no huddle. Williams with time, throws over the middle of the field again. It's going to be caught, but a very short gain as Blake Collins comes off and makes the tackle. Williams scanning, moving in the pocket now, getting pressure, and he's going to get brought down. A sack for Gross Matos, his 3rd of the game. And really, this is just Caleb Williams running right into him. Like, Williams trying to escape the pocket, but he just runs right into Gross Matos. And that's a huge play. That's going to bring up 4th and 14. And the Chicago Bears go no huddle. Looking down the field, he throws, and it's going to be knocked away. Isaac Yenham knocks the ball away, and the San Francisco 49ers force the turnover on downs, and they are a kneel down away from winning this football game. What a big play right there. And Brock Purdy comes in under center, and the 49ers kneel down. And how big was that? The San Francisco 49ers get a must-win game, and they get it in impressive fashion. An 18-point victory over the Chicago Bears. And now the 49ers await what happens with Arizona and Seattle. If Arizona wins, the 49ers are firmly in the midst of a playoff push. But there's still a lot of work to be done. This is only the first step. You have to beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football next week. But it was a great showing. George Kittle, 2 touchdowns. Ricky Pearsall with a huge touchdown. And the 49ers defense stymied the Chicago Bears all day long. We'll be back next week with another great Madden Sim. Thanks for watching, everybody.